Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I felt like sharing about pregnancy facts. I've been pregnant before. I have a child. Yeah, I have a child. So yeah, I just feel like sharing pregnancy facts. Uh, Fact number one, all these things are actually amazing. It just makes me be in awe of God and what He's able to do. So in the second trimester, and that is above in the fourth month going up, at least 18 weeks and above, the baby can hear your voice. They can actually recognize your voice, especially for mothers, because I mean, you're always talking. So, I mean, you share a body with them, so they can recognize your voice. They are able to hear you, they can feel your touch, and they respond by kicking or moving in the womb. They can actually as well uh, they respond to sound. So if maybe there's a stand song you normally play and they like it or get used to it, you will play that song and realize or feel them moving. So it's amazing. So that happens like in the 18th week going up, they can hear your voice, you can talk to them, you can sing to them. Actually, it is actually twice. It's encouraged to actually talk to the baby from the 18th month, I mean week going up. God, if we to have 18 months of pregnancy. Oof, 9 months is long enough, Lord, do not add. So yeah, you can, it is encouraged to talk to the baby, to bond with them after the 18th week, because they can hear, they can feel your touch, they respond. When you bend while pregnant, especially again in the fourth month, because maybe that's when the baby is starting to grow bigger and the space is starting to, become small, limited. When you bend, especially in the fourth month going up, when you bend or when you're walking, the baby feels uncomfortable sometimes. Yeah, it depends how long, of course, you've bent or how long you've walked. Sometimes they feel uncomfortable and they respond by moving or kicking. So you feel like a tightening in your stomach. You automatically feel it like they tighten. So you just feel that hard. That's how you feel. Yeah. So pregnancy is just that interesting. Now your hair, of course, as a lady, as the woman, as the mother, your hair grows faster when you're pregnant. I don't know if it is for everyone, but me, I notice it. My hair grows faster because of the hormones. They are a bit abnormal, or yeah, something is happening to them, which is very interesting again. Sometimes when you're pregnant, whether you're seated or walking or lying down, you can fail to catch your breath. I don't know, I can't explain that. I'm not a medic, but it's fun. It happens a lot. You fail to catch your breath, you feel like it's hard to breathe. When you're pregnant, you're very emotional. You can cry at anything. You are really emotional. Anything can make you cry, whether good or bad. Anything. You are just so emotional. You can cry at anything. You're like a baby. You're like a baby carrying a baby. Yeah. The other thing is you forget a lot. Oh my God. I forgot my phone twice at home when I was going to work. Yeah. You are so forgetful. Someone can tell you something like a minute ago and you already forget what it is. You are so forgetful. There's a time I actually switched off gas. I was cooking. I switched off gas, ran to the bathroom, and then came out of the bathroom running to switch off gas because I thought food was getting bad. I had just switched it off. So you are so forgetful, like you easily forget. I don't know, maybe the brain is overwhelmed. I mean, you're having like two bodies in one, two hearts in one, two brains in one. So it's like you get overwhelmed. It's very interesting. When you're pregnant, you get tired a lot and easily. Like literally washing utensils, by the time you wash and rinse and finish utensils, you feel so tired. So when you're pregnant, when you overstand, you feel tired. When you overseat, you feel tired. Like you feel like the weight, your feet are carrying the whole weight, of the rest of the body. So when you stand for long, you feel tired. Your feet can feel tired. Your back can feel pain. You feel pain in your back. So it's just interesting. You get tired all the time and about anything. And so you can sleep anytime. You can literally put your head down and sleep. When you're pregnant, it's like you just have sleep overload. I don't know what happens with the hormones, but when you're pregnant, you can easily sleep like a child, like a baby. Again, when you're pregnant, especially in the second trimester, which is like above 4 months, you sometimes get hip pain. I don't know if it is every lady. I don't know how many can relate to what I'm saying already, like pregnancy facts. Like these things happen to almost all women. Maybe not all of them at a go. There are about 14 things. Maybe not all of them at a go. But yeah, you get hip pain. Maybe because of lying on the sides. Because when you're pregnant and above the 3rd month, it's advisable to start lying on your side, especially the left side. But yeah, so you get hip pain, but also because of the weight of the baby, on the pelvic bones and all. So you just get hip pain because of that weight. And then you over urinate. Oh my God, you can go to the bathroom. I've ever counted on the first pregnancy, I counted like 15 times. Of course, because you're encouraged to drink a lot, but also because the baby is, exerting pressure on the bladder. So you tend to urinate a lot, which is very good. I mean, you're emptying your bladder, but it's good to drink. It's healthy for you. You want your blood pressure to stay stable. You want enough blood to be circulating to both you and the baby, and all those other things. So you tend to urinate a lot, maybe because you're drinking a lot, but it's just the hormones. The hormones are crazy, like. Ooh, very interesting. And then you get hungry fast. Well, this doesn't happen to everyone because personally, I think my digestion is just slow. I take long to become hungry. I tend to eat lunch, a full meal, like I go out because I'm at work, I go out to eat lunch. And so I tend to be satisfied even up to supper time. So whatever I grab at supper is enough. But for some people, because we are different again, their hormones instead, I don't know, they get hungry so fast, so you find them eating bits of food. Yeah. When you're pregnant, you tend to feel hotter or warmer than other people around you. For example, it can be 10 a.m. There's this simple morning sunshine, but you are sweating like your blood is boiling. You just tend to be hot or hotter compared to other people around you. And then when you're like in the 6th month, it depends how big your stomach is, maybe. But when you're like in the 6th month, you can't sit down there. You. On my first pregnancy, I made my husband laugh. I asked him if I still have, my reproductive organ down there. I couldn't see it. The stomach was like covering it. When you're standing straight, you cannot sit there. And then when you're like in the 7th, 8th month, according to the size of the stomach again, you can't see your feet, you guys. So it's very hard to cut your nails. It's very hard to shave because I mean you just can't do it. You can't bend and see yourself. So you need help. Pray for pregnant women. I don't know who else experiences this, but I know every pregnant woman goes through it at some stage. And again, we change differently. Going upstairs or climbing a steep is so hard. You can literally fail to breathe. You breathe so fast, you are sweating. You need, like, if you're carrying a bag on you, even if it is not heavy, even if it is just a handbag, you just feel like the burden is too much. You feel like clothes are heavy. If you're putting on a coat or a sweater, you just feel like throwing it away. So when you're pregnant, you're literally like, you feel heavy. Pregnant again. I think this happens maybe even in the first trimester. I don't know. I noticed that in the first pregnancy. Yeah, in the first, like, as the pregnancy progresses, I think literally every month your boobs keep increasing in size. So, and then there's this last one, weird cravings. I know I've probably left out a few things, but when you're pregnant, you have weird cravings. You might never have eaten something, let's say pork. Like you've never eaten pork, maybe you don't like it, maybe just you're anti-pork. Okay, but when you're pregnant, you can think about pork and you must eat it. Unless you eat it, you can't settle, you can't have peace. Like you can't eat any other food. Like pregnancy cravings are so strong that you can't have peace. You don't want to see anything else. You just want that thing, and until you get it, you can't settle. Like hormones are crazy. Honestly, they're so crazy. If you've learned something from this video, if you found it interesting, maybe some of the things you did not know them, maybe you relate to them because you've been pregnant before or you're a mother, kindly leave a comment below, like the video, and also remember to subscribe. Subscribe to my channel, help me push me to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.